Welcome to the 54th Annual Rose Parade. This year's theme celebrates our heroes, men and women who give of themselves to make our world a better place to live, who seem to care just a little bit more about others, who put their own wants and desires aside to serve others. Throughout human history, mankind has sought heroes. There are stories, both true and legendary, of heroic men and women. Yearning for heroes remains a part of us today. The courageous represent our best thoughts of what life ought to be. We long to emulate our heroes in every possible way. Time sometimes reveals true heroes. Sports and movie stars we idolize may lose their heroic status as they age and time steals their luster. So often, people in the spotlight, people we call heroes, obtain success in only small areas of their life. Time conquers mere images of heroes, while the truly noble and courageous conquer time itself. When most of us think about heroes, we look to faraway places and bygone eras. Distance and time melt away the imperfections of mere mortals, and their legends grow. All too often, however, we fail to notice the heroes we pass by on the street each day. Heroes abound in our community, people whose quiet, heroic acts make a difference in our community. Marilyn Smith runs our community's food bank simply as an expression of her faith. In donating her time and efforts, Mrs. Smith strives to treat food bank recipients as people with needs rather than a number in line.
We sort of become their friends, especially if they come every month. They may come in and just need to talk with someone that day. So actually we just treat them very kindly and considerately and don't make them feel ashamed that they're in need to have to come to the food bank. We want them to feel comfortable doing that.
Other heroes inspire us not because of their greatness, but their gritty determination. Frank and Martha Washington own F&M Barbecue. When Frank began to go blind, he refused to give up. He started the restaurant with his wife and continued to serve customers even as his sight slipped away. Like Frank, adversity forges some heroes. World War II veteran Jim Armstrong saw the ravages of war as a pilot in the European theater.
And I almost got shot down then. And in that raid, after the raid, I had to change all 4 engines because I was hit in one engine with a 20 millimeter out of a Focke-Wulf that barreled in on us, and it hit the propeller and hit the oil lines of the one engine. Had them feather it, and then when I got back and they were looking the plane over, they found this spent. This is a dud 20 millimeter shell that was dug out of my gas tank. And so I brought that back from overseas. That's right. It would have exploded in the gas tank if it had gone on and exploded.
In a bombing run, Jim bailed out of his descending plane in Nazi-occupied France. The aid of the French resistance allowed Jim to escape across the channel to England. All heroics come with a sacrifice. Some heroes sacrifice time or money, while others put their lives on the line. Our emergency services personnel and policemen make this sacrifice daily. These brave men and women witness bad news close up, while the rest of us watch from a comfortable distance. Just take a moment and look around. You'll see our local heroes. Ordinary and flawed like the rest of us, but heroic in their ability to reach outside of themselves to others. Thank you, community heroes. Your devotion and courage inspire us. We thank you for your stories.